It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
What a noob uninstall!
Well, hello there, you beautiful, beautiful people. How's everybody doing? What's up, XLR8, Mr. Tandon, Corey? Hope you have a good night's sleep. Reginald Williams. Oh. Mr. Singh, Point Break, Peekaboo, Quantum, Zed. I miss you. Well, I'm still here. I'm still here. There's no need to miss me. No need to miss me. In chat, how are you all doing today? Well, since you asked, actually, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay-ish. Delight, happy dead. Yeah. Happy Turkey Day to everybody. A bit late.
Damn, that is a man right there.
Let's have a bit of fun to start with. Let's do one path of this thing. Let's preview it. Loving the sound effects recently? Why, thank you. Thank you very much.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
You'll get the 6-star audience tonight? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we have Pilfer Regeneration. So they can pilfer my buffs. And then we have 2 Mystics and Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom is going to have... That doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. What are the incoming links? Be Like Water, Health, and Pilfer Regeneration. Okay, so Be Like Water is the problem link there. Fine, no worries. Let's select the most capable team. Let's go with them sexies. Let's go with them sexies. Let's see if that works out. Let's see how this works out. Oh wait, I need Cersei. Ah, rat. Oh, look at that. I am a loser and I suck. Well, thank you very much, Ninja Gaming. I hope all the best befalls you. You know what? In fact, I hope you get back everything you put out in this world. And I hope you're well.
What a noob uninstall!
Okay. And this sexy, so we're getting a bit much, eh? Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's up for a trim. Maybe it's up for a trim. I already made a cyber prediction video, yes. I made cyber prediction video on Monday, I think, or Tuesday. And 3.2 million Ultron Arena. Well, best of luck to you grinding. Best of luck to you grinding. Yeah, Torch and Parry. Yeah, that's I think how I did it as well. Weak Force, full Torch Madness. Alright. So where's my Cersei at? Where's my Cersei at? Here we go. We're gonna go do that or that. I guess we're gonna go that. Yeah, it should be fine. Good luck to everybody opening crystals today. Exactly. In my first Grandmaster fight, but no excuse for the morning coffee stream. Haha. Right. This young lady. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Trying to go be a dog. No. I just kind of grown accustomed to my beard, I guess. But yeah, I do need to probably dampen it. Do need to trim it up a bit. Okay, so I got 9 here. Very good. With this, we shall get 8. That's for 19. We got 19 of them dark energies. Hey, what's up, Twomps? How are you doing? Look at that. Look at that. Wasn't that neat? Wasn't that neat? Basic or mythical? You mean basic or mystic? Probably go with basic. It depends what you need, my friend. It depends what you need. Miles is the best. Miles is awesome too, yes. What's up, JJ? How are you doing? JJ's off her tits happy in Friday juice already. Well, behaving like it anyways. How many eyes is in a Friday? How many I is in Friday typically? Because JJ seems to think it's 9. 1 second. Let's actually count the eyes. So you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. I guess right. 9 eyes in Friday for JJ. So Heim got my 18k units. Nice. Best of luck to you, Quantum. Best of luck. Won't be how many hours left to be. How many hours left for deals to be out? 8.5. 8.5 hours. My first mutant if I see should I take Unawakened Colossus to rank 3. And I am not Thronebreaker, still just need rank 3. For Thronebreaker, yeah, go for it. Rank him up. Become Thronebreaker. That's it. I'd suggest seeing till Cyber Weekend offers are maybe out, but yeah, for Thronebreaker, definitely. Unawakened Colossus, good enough. What's up, Penny Parker? What's up, Arman? For only 3 things. 6-star Shang-Chi. 2 servers do not crash. 3 bang. Well, I hope you get all 3, Eric. I hope you get all 3. Blaze will be taking his Mr. Negative rank 4. Interesting rank up. He is in absolute love with that little lad. Let's see if Cersei can put in it. Let's see if Cersei can do anything here. So I need to get, so I want to get this on. Then I want to get a couple of these on. Come on, you little twat. Ah, shit. Fine, whatever. Now look at that. Look at that. Level 3 instantly to the face because of Pilfer. Because of course it did. Oh wait. Do I still have the... I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Am I dead? Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Can't seem to get my furies up though. I mean, willpower, right? Am I right? I mean, willpower. So, I need... This is probably a very bad matchup with these nodes. Come on then.
Shut up and take my money.
Tom's $20 Black Friday fund.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you, Toms. Make sure you have your own Black Friday on ready, but thank you very much, Toms. What time is it now? It's 9:30 nearly for me. Oh shit. It's a bit distracted. I mean, we put some incinerates on the guy. That's a good thing, right? This is probably... Oh, I got the 7 Furies though. Just need them to last enough. Hey, that was meant to refresh the thing. If I launch it from the distance. Ah. YouTube doesn't hate you. Maybe a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. We're crawling back. This is taking forever. But still don't like Cersei. You useless little cow. Okay, so I got 8. Again, why didn't I refresh? Am I missing something? Do I need to be close by to refresh with level 1? I didn't think so. Ah, whatever. CMM over Cersei? Yeah, probably. I'm not the biggest fan of Cersei. CMM's definitely better as a champion, I think. But look at that. We finished at 100% health here. Well, we're not finished yet, but... Uh-oh. He's gonna get a ton of power, isn't he? Only got 1 Fury. This gives me true damage. Which does nothing with that away. Ah, that didn't take forever at all. No, that didn't. Mr. Fantastic Willpower's Gold Mine. It can be sometimes. It definitely can be. It's been a bloody long week. Has it been 9 eyes worth of long week, JJ? 9 eyes, really? Do you know why we can't use 5-star touch pre-fight in 6-star? Because that's how it's programmed. You need to have same star level on those for torch. Whale day. For a lot of people, it is going to be a whale day for sure. Right, I need to get Tom's name after that. Thank you very much, Toms, by the way. Thank you very much, Toms. 20 USDs. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Thank to my A-bomb, my golden ISO. Ah, oh, poor baby. No golden ISO. Poor baby. What time? Yeah, answered that one. Anyone watch Marvel's What If? Yes, I did. That Cersei makes me want to throw up. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I think that's a bit harsh. Let's see if Mr. Negative can deal with this more though. Let's see if Mr. Negative can deal with this more though. Okay. Six. Nine. Shit. I'm not gonna make it, so might as well just redo it. Or 5, 9. Okay, make on this one, I guess. Or not. Stupid Mordo. Okay, 7. Let's bank in the 7. Then worry about the rest. Five. Shit. Okay, let's go with this. 13. That's not quite good. Because of course you do. Because of course you do. The bastard. Ah, this is such a dodgy fight. This is such a dodgy fight. Can't seem to get a good level 2 off. Well, I mean, that seemed to be some decent damage there, though. I got 5, 7. Okay, let's go with 8. Just need to get level 2 pretty much at this point. There we go. That was a very scrambled fight. Still. Archangel or Cap Infinity? I'd go with Archangel, I think. I think I'd go with Archangel over Cap Infinity or Awakening. Especially because Archangel doesn't require you to go mental on 6 stones. 100%. Mr. Fantastic is well painted by Radiant Active Spider. He does evade more than OG Spidey. Or less faster than items of the rack on Black Friday. Credit card payment. Yeah, of course, everybody's gonna milk the credit cards. Finally getting a new phone, the latest iPhone Pro. Ooh. ZeroFrostNinja is gonna upgrade to fancy phone. I'm still walking around here with my old junk. What's up, Zhao? How are you doing? Marb, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't like Cersei too much, to be honest. We are stuck with Android, but my company doesn't allow use of anything else. Well, the thing is, iPhones are safer. So, oh, look at that. Who is that? That is Chels. I did not expect to see you there. One would think that Chels has a belly full of turkey goods at this point, and you know, that's all there is to it. I should have activated pre-fight. Whatever. Whatever. Whoa. What? Whoa, that's not good. That was not good. This was even worse. Because he's unblockable. And of course he okay, let's see now if we can. Come on. This was a bad fight. This was a bad. It all started with that failed dashback again, though. Whatever. Yeah, this might not have been the greatest idea. Or execution. So I got 1%. Nope. Whoopsie. It's okay, we're gonna redo this path later. I have been far too sloppy here. Iron Man 21 needs tune-up for quick access for damage? Yes, definitely. He needs a bit of Archangel treatment.
Are you always this
He needs a bit of
pathetic?
Archangel treatment. Pathetic? Yeah, maybe that was a bit pathetic. Maybe you're right. What's up, Cedra? How are you doing? And Rye. Look at all the folks. Farrago is well here today. Ugly scam day arrived. Yes, 12 Pro Max the junk. Yes, 12 Pro Max the junk. And definitely in food coma. I suspected as much. Suspected as much. Food coma. Food coma is a nice coma to have. It reminds me of childhood and Christmas, because for Christmas we always used to have these like big family gatherings and stuff like that. And it was truly a special time. And it definitely kind of symbolizes with food coma, if you will. When we just ate and ate and ate and talked, and you know, we had some relatives to play around with, and then all the grown-ups were getting increasingly more wasted, and those are some of the nicer memories, like related with food comas that I have from my childhood. Successfully quake this doom? I'm sure you can. Sure you can. I'm not even going to do this shitty side quest. I will. Should I rank up Ultron and pick Sentinel? I would rank up Ultron. I would rank up Ultron indeed. Why wouldn't you want to rank up an Ultron? Ultron's so good. Again, you'll get the champ knight. That makes me happy. I hope you do too as well, Florian. I hope you get something awesome. Hope you get the best of the best. Ultron is everything? Well, that's going a bit far. Ultron's not necessarily everything. Unless you're watching What If final episodes. iPhone Pro Max is too big, can't have brick in my pocket. It's just maybe you're going about it all wrong. Maybe you're just small. Maybe you're just tiny. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about that? See, like, I'm 6'5", my hands are quite big, and if I don't use like the bigger models, then it's really kind of weird. Like, I definitely kind of want to have the bigger phones all the time. Initially use mags for Doom. The results are quite different from positions. Not good. Ouch, that sucks. King Root's one sexy piece of firewood. That he is. King Root's an incredibly sexy piece of firewood. King Root is like the perfect firewood. Black Friday broke Saturday. Well, hopefully not for many. Hopefully people don't spend money that they can't afford to spend. And then you know, then there's no need for broke Saturday. Tell me differently. As a villain, he's far more powerful. Oh yeah. He's far more powerful than he was shown in Avengers. Almost all the heroes are kind of nerfed in MCU. Don't you think about it? I do. Like, I don't know, Black Panther. Black Panther has like necromancy powers, right? And dude can raise people from the dead, and it's just way stronger than he's shown in the series. Or like Iron Man, a whole bunch of others. You excited for Cyber? So-ish. I mean, like, we'll see. We'll see. In less than 10 hours. Like 8 hours, 20 minutes. I will be streaming live when the offers come out. Oh, come on. What's that pathetic damage there? I tend the biggest phones out of my hand. My pocket feels like carrying out VHS tape. It's because you have tiny man pockets. It's because you have tiny people pockets. You see, when you're 6'5", even your pockets are bigger. It's like, don't blame the phone on your lack of vitamins as a kid. Of course, you're gonna go for it. What a drag. Look at that, she caught me. Which map is now the best to farm energy refills? I'm not sure for refills, to be honest. I would like to know that too. I definitely would like to know that. I just forget how ridiculously big men's pockets are once with my entire pencil pouch. Oh yeah, like some garments have XXXXL size pockets for sure. Or severely nerfed, like the dude who... Yep. Thor. It's not just the Thor, a lot of them. Yes, Aetherwolf. I am fairly tall. Big or whatever. Call it as you will. I'm not a small boy. Although I should be probably eating more. Oh yeah, Brie Larson didn't seem to be nerfed much, though. I must admit to that. MC Muse wanted to keep grounded and realistic. I think if there is like... If you use the word grounded and realistic, I don't think that MCU is what comes to mind. Do you? I mean, let's just face it. Grounded and realistic is not really synonymous with MCU. Maybe the Netflix series, but definitely not MCU. Get 3 and... Oh shit, whoopsies. Okay, let's get some of those plasmas. And I'd like this guy a lot more if I had him awakened. But no. Cap Marvel is your least favorite adventure. I think the same goes for a lot of people. 3 out of 3 energy in X4 Maestro. That's nice. Like, that's good for you, Armor. 6-star magic engineer.
Chels $100. Black Friday FTW, maybe?
Black Friday FTW. You're being too generous, Chels. I actually didn't tell anybody because I wanted to tell only if I end up actually spending money on Black Friday. Chels already did something amazing yesterday. Whoopsie. Chels already did something amazing yesterday. And this just takes the cherry. This just takes the cherry. By the way, 10-pound 10-pound AirPod knockoff. But either way, thank you, Black Friday $40. Well, this definitely does give me a bit more breathing room to see if I want to spend on Black Friday though. Again, I'm not sure I will though, or much anyways. But thank you, Jesus. Thank you very much, Chels. For Black Friday deals, like I made that video and I don't use AirPod. It's a 10-pound knockoff of an AirPod. Actually, £8. Got it on Amazon somewhere for £8. It works fine on the left ear. On the right ear, the battery discharges quickly. So I think I need to like clean it up or something. Whatever. But I still don't know what I'm gonna do Black Friday. But thank you very much, Chels. That's beyond generous at this point already. And yeah, this definitely does give me a bit more kind of like easy view on the Black Friday offers as well. But I'm just not sure if I want to spend that much money on a game right now. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I decided to stop spending money this Cyber Week, and I do have mixed feelings though. It feels strange, good at the same time. It definitely does feel strange. Definitely does feel strange. And Chels has been an absolute godsend. Chels has been an absolute godsend. So thank you again, Chels. Bro, if you ever visit India, you would stand out as a lamppost. I'm used to it, to be honest. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. No question, does all the max deep ones. It only works on the final hit or 2 hits with Rendra. It doesn't work for the rest of the fight.
Take my money.
ZeroFrostNinja $100. Black Friday FTW indeed.
What are you idiots doing? Aren't you like not playing? Okay, Black Friday. Okay, so at this point, you guys are gonna make me feel bad if I don't buy everything. At this point, you guys are gonna make me feel bad if I don't just buy all the Odins. But thank you. Zero is stupid as well. So let's say huge thank you to 2 of the most awesome stupid people we know, Chels and ZeroFrostNinja. You peeps are definitely too lush. Peeps are definitely too lush. Lush is a nice word though. Lush is one of those words that JJ introduced, not introduced me to, but reminded me of, and she's like the one that uses it the most, and I really like that word. I really do like that word. I don't understand the logic behind Scarlet Witch MC like she wanted. Oh, come on, really? Really, Google user? You don't understand Scarlet Witch? Yeah, we might see. Well, you never know. You know? You never know. At this point, I definitely wouldn't feel as bad about myself if I actually failed out a bit. You're the best, Chels and Zero? Oh, definitely. I am truly... Sometimes I feel like either down or bad about myself. But then there are moments like this, or not necessarily always money related, but sometimes I feel bad or down or whatever, depressed, and then it all just disappears because I'm reminded that I have awesome people who like to hang out with me, and you know, it's kind of hard to explain it sometimes, but it really does help, not just money-wise, but it's also like as a streamer, for instance, it's really kind of depressing to stream for 2 hours and, you know, there's like slow chat and like no super chats or something like that, and then it's a completely different feeling when you do have just, you know, activity and love, and I know, it's just sometimes it's very easy to be reminded how fortunate most of us are that are actually able to be online, chat, enjoy ourselves. So thank you. Definitely feel extremely fortunate today. Having a good day. Any idea about 5-star Icarus? I do not know. Sorry, I haven't grinded
That is
arenas
the
for
man right
quite a
there.
while. I haven't grinded arenas for quite a while, seriously, so I don't really know about cutoffs. When Kabam is gonna add 1 versus 1? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And January, maybe February, I don't know. The kindness is unreal. I know some people are just amazing humans. That's all I have to say. Some people are just amazing human beings. And it's not just Chels, it's not just ZeroFrostNinja, it's also JJ, it's also JS. Both of them are absolutely amazing humans, and there are so many more here. There are so many more. Something from harsh to most of my moderators are just awesome. Oh, I got intercepted. Let's see who greets GJ bot today. Sure, somebody will. Get the audience for us. We need rank 4 Mole God. Ah, it's not gonna be rank 4 Mole God. I need to sort out like Doom and Surfer and stuff first. Well, okay, let me put it like this, Google user. Just theoretically, if you had to deal with all the shit that Scarlet Witch had to deal with, grow up in war-torn country, and, you know, be experimented on as a teenager, stuff like that, you might have a few wonky screws. How about that? How about that? How about, like, keep in mind that Scarlet Witch is meant to be, like, very, very young when it all starts for her, like, right? So, if your parents were offed by a bomb, and then some wanker started experimenting on you, and so on and so forth, you might have a few screws loose as well. Let's just leave it there. Alright, see you later, Devansh. I hope you feel better later. I hope you feel better. Big boy prestige first. Exactly. I'd really love a rank 4 Moleman though. Rank 4 Moleman is one of my most wanted champs. It's rank 4 Nick Fury, rank 4 Kingpin. I want all 3 of those rank 4. Always there to use the voice commands. Aye, that's true. Well, we're thankful for you, Katie. Exactly what this holiday is about. Thank you, ZeroFrost. Thank you very much. Just I'll let you know in Mandalorian stream. Okay, well, best of luck, easy. Best of luck getting that 5-star Icarus. I'll get a 4-star and I'll be okay with it. Whose second account is the Miss JJ? I don't know. I don't know about that. But it's kind of funny. I like it. I might be streaming Variant 8 in a couple of hours after work. Need those 6-star shards. I actually do have like some 6-star shards saved up as well. Just FYI. I do have some 6-star shards saved up. So that's a thing. Okay, for God's sake, guess who got rank 3 today finally? Okay. I mean, did you rank 3 your Doom finally? Pretty but it seems the. Thank you, Armand. Thank you. Google user is the only one who would go to a trauma-stricken meta-human and say, look at the bright side. Yep. Skill is a really awesome class, I agree. Skill is really good class right now at this point. I will be streaming. Don't worry, I will be live streaming when the offers go live with my initial reaction. I'll upload a video of what I think where the best value is and stuff like that. And then you know, I'll make my own decisions later whether I get any of that stuff. I kind of think it's going to be either very disappointing or very good. JJ rank 3 Mysterio again. She probably didn't do Mysterio, but she did something else. Hey, what's up, Bovs? How are you doing? I can edit your Cyber Weekend opening. Right. Maybe. We'll see if I have one. Yeah, all right. Next Cyber Weekend thumbnail first. Right, I need to ask White Mummy to make some Cyber Weekend thumbnails. Just in case. Just in case. It'll also be very expensive. What will be very expensive? You mean that? Well, today's stream has been extremely generous. It's $220, so that's nearly half of that. Not like 40 of all of it, so that already is a huge help. Yeah, well, the deals are always kind of set price. If you want to get everything, like the 3 Odins, that is 300, 3 Black Panthers, which is you actually can 3 Odins roughly 300, 3 Black Panthers makes it 450, 3 Starks make it 540, 3 of the $10 ones 570. It's $595 American if you want to get everything. It has been like that for like fairly long time, so that is kind of like the amount that people kind of count on for the most part if they go all in. $595. And look at that, I already got 220 today. Shoot. But they actually changed it in UK. In UK, like when it's changed to pounds, you know, it's still more expensive than you would pay in the dollars, but they are like 10% cheaper. So if you transfer it to the pounds now, then those offers are... oh, shit. Then those offers are like 10% less, so it would not be 595. It should be like, what, 530? I don't know. Spending my units in Cyber Weekend because I want to unlock deep wounds. Do you think it's the right call? I think the best way to unlock your... I think focusing on your masteries is the right call, but I think the best way to do it is to wait for the offers when those cores come along, because then they are significantly cheaper. So it's up to you ultimately, obviously. But I think at this point, because we know those deals are fairly regular, and if you have made the decision to focus on masteries, then just wait for your opportunities. And like if you have Sigil, for instance, buy the 1 core every week or whatever, that's already like 10% off, and then wait for offers because they're usually like half priced or something like that. Come on, let's get in that one stun. And of course we messed it up. Okay, so I always wanted to practice. Whatever. Goals 4.1k. Well, we established your goal yesterday, didn't we? 800 Canadians. Ooh, that's pricey. JJ, I'm sleepy. Brain not working. Oh, that can't be. Not you. Not your beautiful brain. Nobody would ever believe that. I will check out your PM, yeah, sure. After stream at some point. I was planning to exchange cores and gifting. Should I do what you said? That is also a valid plan, yes. Exchanging cores and gifting is also a valid plan. Shit. Whoopsies. Finish. Just confessed me, Katie. Should look for the offers. Should I wait for the mark? Aha. Well, you should do both. And most importantly, Google user, you should think for yourself. How about that? All I'm saying is, I would not at this point in the game pay full price for the mastery course. That is all I'm saying. Do you understand that? There's always an opportunity to get those courses significantly cheaper. And they are exactly the same. They do not differ in any way. And they do exactly the same thing. I wouldn't want to pay 550 units if you can get, you know, better bundle in an offer. Or you can exchange them in gifting event and get the milestones from gifting thing and, you know, get many units back and stuff like that. So I would not want to have the pure 550 units. Here is the core kind of transaction. If I would wait to get them cheaper, or I would get some extra benefit from doing so. Off to bed. Well, see you later, ZeroFrost. As I said, I will be streaming later, reacting to the Cyber Weekend deals and stuff like that. Which copy if we get featured 6-star crystal? Okay, that would be interesting. Okay. Are you planning to buy all the unit deals? I'm not sure. After today's stream, it's definitely more likely that I'll buy some. But we'll have to see whether they are actually worth it and good. We're gonna have to see whether they are actually worth it and good. See you in 10 minutes, Zero. Yep, see you in a few. Oh, yeah. Have you seen her brain? How do you know it's beautiful? Also kind of creepy, huh? Because she's an absolutely wonderful human being. That's why. James, it's not creepy. There we go. See you in 10 minutes. Zero. What did come up on Earth? Namor, I'm new player. Is OP about him? There was absolutely nothing about OP. Namor got altered slightly. In reality, it barely matters. You know, there isn't a huge change to Namor. He basically regened more on his special attacks. And he had less chance to apply bleed on his mediums, therefore he ramped up quicker. That's just about all that changed, to be honest. But it barely affected him as a character, in my opinion. Camera is a bit off. How is the camera off? Maybe. It's a bit different camera. KD is Thanos now? Maybe I'm Thanos. Reality is often disappointing. Reality can be whatever I want. So let me check out the camera thing. So I don't want to slide that side. I can slide on this side till here. So what's wrong with my camera now? Entire face looks purplish. Okay, fine. Fine, Jesus Christ. You. And it's a good count. Okay, color correction. Let's increase the gamma slightly. Reduce the contrast. Make it slightly brighter. Saturation. Hue shift. What does that do? Here we go. Is this better? Are you happy now? Are you satisfied? Will you stop mocking my camera? I think the colors are fairly fine now. So, fuck you now. Your colors are weird. Hey, Arman. Use smoothness.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay, we can mess around with smoothness as well. Yes, I'm trying to be Hulk. I think it's fine. Hey, what's up, Devastator? How are you doing? You rank? Who would you rank for gaming that's only Angela or Claire? I'd probably go with Claire. Claire has been an absolute beast for content. And I think she has high prestige too. So, yeah, I think I'd go with Claire. Thanos memes prove how dumb he is rather than ATB. Yeah, shut it. There we go. Dead. Connor just bought a special one. Pretty much. Not as bad as Modok, but it's not nice to be around. How we're all doing today? You know. Why play Angela just like Kingpin? Pretty much. Kingpin kind of steals most of Angela's fights. If we're being brutally honest there. Kingpin is just an absolute darling of a champ. Ay.
Shut up and take my money.
The Midwest Whale membership renewal. Well, thank you, the Midwest Whale. Thank you very much. What's up, gangster? I don't know. Same old, same old. Everybody's twitching their trigger fingers to spend money and or units today. So that has largely been the focus. No way. Name on Earth was that. People were quite few. That was the name on Earth. And it really didn't change much. Like, what's the best way to put it? If I would rank Namor, I don't know, 8th in mutant list before nerf, then I still rank him 8th in mutant list after nerf, if that makes sense. He's still capable of doing every single fight that he used to before. There's no real change to him as a champion. And yeah, that's it there. Not sure it's wise. I'm not sure it's wise either. But unfortunately, the beautiful dumbasses in my stream don't want to leave me any choice at this point. Have been exceedingly generous to a point where it's borderline inappropriate at this point, and I kind of feel that, you know, I'm gonna have to get something. Yes, I will be live streaming the reaction to cyber deals. I will be live streaming the reaction. It's like we have ZeroFrostNinja who randomly floats by with $100, and then we had Chels just before that, and then we had Twums with like 20, and then that's, you know, nearly half of all the cash offers they're covered. So yeah, at this point I feel I'd be kind of rude if I didn't do some stuff for Cyber Weekend. Am I planning to whale out? I definitely wasn't really planning to whale out much before this stream. Now I'm kind of, maybe we'll have to see what the offers are. We're gonna have to see what the offers are, and I'll react to them, I'll grade them and stuff like that. Hope you feel better. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I hate this little turd. He's literally an Iron Patriot until you enter his God mode. Come on, you little shit. Yeah, and of course I got blocked there. I just didn't want to sit through a level 3. I just didn't want to sit through a level 3. But I messed up in the process. If you can be buying, then talk to Enzo stream together. Enzo was interested in what? Well, I mean, if he wants, I can be on a call with him, but I'll definitely do my stream. Miles better option now against unblockable specials compared to Spider-Gwen? Yes, Miles is like the best option for it. Miles, in my book, is kind of like Dr. Octopus against super increased power gain, or Ronan against, you know, buffs that you can stun lock. I think Miles is like the best at what he does. Dude, rank 4 to rank 5 are just 12% jump. I expected that much. I actually knew that. Because I didn't want to say it out loud before that, but I actually knew the 12% jump thing. And let me explain to you how and why. Because when they messed up Noah and Noah's stats, Noah had all his stats 26% higher than they really were meant to be shown. As like his 6-star rank 3 health, attack, and prestige. So they were 26% higher than they turned out to be. And if rank 3 to 4 is 14%, at which point I realized that all that remains is 12% from rank 4 to 5. And I knew it's only going to be 12% stat increase. I had kind of put it aside. I didn't necessarily want to talk about it much, but yeah, I didn't know that is going to be even smaller stat increase, which makes, you know, even less of a necessity for 6-star rank 5s, kind of. You're not gonna notice that much difference again. But I did know that since that no incident and since first rank 4 speed. But yeah, it's not good. It really is not good. Hate Winters with passion. I'm not the biggest fan either. I really like. I don't want, again, I want to be very perfectly clear with what I'm about to state. And I'm not saying this because of pity or whatever else. But I grew up. Well, first of all, we do have very cold winters. Temperature drops to -25 C and even lower. So it's very, 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 very cold at times. Like an average temperature is probably, I don't need to go, it's probably, we can look it up. Average temperature, average winter. Average winter temperature in Latvia. In winter, sometimes getting cold is -6.6 degrees. Well, so about -5 is probably average. The lowest temperature ever recorded in Latvia was -43.2 Celsius, which is quite interesting. But yeah, let's say the average temperature is -4.6, 4.7 degrees Celsius in Latvia. So it means we have cold winters. It means snow for 2-3 months. It means it's ice for 2-3 months and stuff like that. So it's quite a cold country in winter. And unfortunately, when I was growing up, we weren't very wealthy. And we didn't always have, well, first of all, we were heating our home like firewood and stuff. So that was like the entire process, and I hated it. And unfortunately, there were some times when you know, wasn't all that easy, or wasn't, when a warm house was not an option, let's put it like that. And
Shut up and take
yeah,
my money.
and I have this thing since my childhood that I really hate being cold, and I dislike, and I always fight even now with my girlfriend because I like to crank up the heating. I like to be very warm. I like, you know, be in t-shirt, and my girlfriend's like, no, it costs money. But thank you, Nick. Look at that. Nick Martinez, welcome back to the member class. Thank you very much. And if JJ can maybe possibly send you a nice invite to the members only chat, that would be awesome. Or if you can message her or me, the line IDs are in the video description. Okay, called, by the way, well, first of all, moving to UK, it wasn't like I was in any position to decide where I want to go. You know, I moved to UK because that was most realistic option where I can actually find work and feed myself. That's one thing. And I moved when I was about 20, and it wasn't like when I got to UK, I had like 50 pounds in my pocket in a suitcase. Oh, I was hardly able to traverse the world to warmer places or whatever. And UK still, compared to Latvia, is very warm, believe you me. You know, UK compared to Latvia is not a cold country. Like, snow hardly ever actually sticks here. Like in UK, if it's shimmering around 0 degrees, it's already kind of like cold. In Latvia, at the same points, we have like -20 and stuff. But yeah, so I really dislike being cold. That's the point of the story there. I really, really dislike being cold. And I dislike kind of cold homes. But like for me, that's like the most direct association with feeling homey if it's warm. That's like one of the most important things. If it's warm enough, then, you know, I don't care about much else. There's actually a bunch of people from Latvia living in this small shithole where I live. Where do you live, Sidri? Exactly. Where do you live exactly? And my mother was also fairly particular about not being cold, because she had it even worse, obviously, when she was growing up. And she used to say, we might... No. What is the exact way she said to translate to English? We might go to bed hungry, but I'll do my best not to make you sleep in cold, or something like that. I remember that was one of the things she often used to say when we had like very little money and we couldn't afford things, you know, basics and stuff like that. My mom was always like, we might go to bed hungry now and then, but I'll do it whatever I can for us never to sleep in cold, something like that. And it's very kind of similar here as well. And like those are actually two very kind of basic things for me personally, that it's very important for me that I am warm still to this day, probably largely because of that. And it's also very important to me that I can enter a store and I can actually, you know, buy the products that I want. I spend more on groceries than I probably should, or I would be able to, but it's also like on purpose, in a sense that I don't want to be scouring the supermarkets to look for everything that's discounted and the cheapest thing. And, you know, if I want to eat something peculiar, then it's very important to me, like at the very basic level, you know, I know I'm never going to be able to afford the exact cars that I want or any kind of luxury watches and shit like that. But at the very basic level, to me, it is very important that I can afford, you know, reasonable food that I like. Do you think Kabam should just allow individual mastery recovery? Yes, I do. I think that'd be awesome. I think they have a lot of work to do in the mastery department. I think it's way overdue. And yeah, I think there has to be a ton of changes with masteries in general. So yeah, I do think so. I do think so. West coast of Norway. Interesting. Interesting. But I'm not surprised. Latvians are pretty much everywhere in Europe at this point. New Hampshire. How cold is it there now? I don't actually know what's the temperature outside now here. But it is quite cold these days. Definitely below 0 in mornings when I go out. What's up, Dana Love? How are you doing? What's up, Vinicius? Been a while since I saw you. Wow, shit. The Caribbean is hot, 10 out 12 months a year. Only get little. Well, I bet it is. I'd love to be there at some point in my life. Hey, what's up, Fluffy Pig? How are you doing? About 13, is it Celsius? Oh, right. I do need to type this here. In Manchester right now, it's 7 degrees Celsius. What's the word today? I don't know. What word are you looking for? Does Hood have a region? Yeah. He does have region. Whenever his stagger expires, naturally he regenerates something or something like that. He does have regen in his abilities. It's not huge. It's not huge regen, but he does have one. Oh shit. Sure. Underweight me. Let's see the damage. Down here as well. Yep. Yeah, well, to be honest, I use Crossbone here and there. I still like him, but he's definitely not all that he was advertised. A lot of people. I still think he's very good though. -5 outside. Ooh, quite cold there. Quite cold there. Okay, Shang-Chi and little Luke Cage. Where did Shang-Chi go? Here we go. Rank 3 Turkey. It's the word today. Rank 3 Turkey. Well, go rank 3 at 13 Fahrenheit. I don't even know how much is 13 Fahrenheit. That should be quite low in Celsius. I think that's like minus something in Celsius. Because Fahrenheit's like 20 something up. I don't remember. 32 Celsius? Ah, for fuck's sake. Why don't you rub it in? Why don't you rub it in? I like the cold. You guys can visit my Montana farm during the cold when we move there. Well, I don't like the cold at all. I don't mind being in cold if I'm warm. Like, I'm not, you know, afraid of winter or being cold, stuff like that. If I'm like properly dressed up, I don't mind being outside when it's cold. Thing that I don't like is, you know, being either inadequately dressed or being cold in my own bloody home. What's your favorite champ that's come out in the past few months? Good question. Need to check out who has come out. I don't know, Mr. Negative, if that counts. Mr. Negative is fairly recent. Let's check out 2021 champs. Like Mr. Negative, definitely. Nimrod is kind of growing on me. I think it's Mr. Negative and Nimrod. Well, Nimrod, I don't have as a 6-star, I only have as a 3-5-star, but Nimrod's growing on me. Purgatory? Purgatory looks awesome. It'll be -10 Celsius. Yeah, I figured something like that. So that is quite cold, yeah. That is quite cold. Spidey 2099, fair play. I want to get mine awakened. Does your pasty pale white skin handle sun and summer? Oh, it's fine. My skin is perfectly fine. I never have had any serious issues. When I was growing up, I used to work a lot on farms and be outside a lot. I used to play football all day and yeah, help my relatives with their farms and things, and you know, never had any issues. I can actually get quite brown if I have like an active summer. I can become very, very brown and no problems. It's just here, after moving to UK, obviously sun is not quite as common, and outdoorsy activities have declined as well, so become paler. But back home and when I was growing up, occasionally I was very, very brown in summertime. There are probably some pictures with me quite tanned. I'm not really that pale either, though. I'm definitely far more pale people. Roughly how many hours till the deals go live? 7.5 hours. 7.5 hours till the deals go live. Then you can work in my farm and paying cow crystals. Thank you. No, thank you. This year had better champs than last year? I don't know. Did we? Did we though? Really? I mean, like, Hercules is there. That's awesome. What else? let's take a look at last year, chat. Last year we had Apocalypse, Moral Abomination, CGR, Dragon Man, Guardian, Hitmonkey, iHulk, Longshot Mojo, Mole-Man, Tigra, Storm Pyramid X, Pig, Sorcerer Supreme, Professor X. I don't know, I think overall, this year's champs might be a bit more interesting and stuff like that. Quirky, I would say, but definitely, like, quality-wise, I think you would be able to do more stuff with last year's champs than this year's champs. Huge vitamin. That's why I actually take vitamins and food supplements. Because, yeah, reasons. Because reasons. Cavaliers don't get TFRCC selected December. Well, here's the thing, though. Like, part of me saying, if you're a Cavalier player, then what's the best way to put it like this? Why aren't you Thronebreaker is my question, I guess. Why would you be Kabam? Why would you be... Cavalier is not meant to be the end of the station, right? Cavalier is meant to be just one boss stop along the line to the highest progression. And if you were Cav, let's say a year ago, then the real question is not what Kabam is gonna offer for Cav players. To me, the real question is how bloody hard it is to, you know, finish Act 6 one path, save up some units and revives, and how about bloody hard it is to do some, you know, Cav EQs and get that one rank 3. Because I was all for defending Cav players when Thronebreaker title came out, because it retroactively kind of made them second-class citizens, and the circumstances were significantly different. Right now, there is a huge amount of tier 5 CC available in general content. Not to even mention temporary content and Alliance Quest and stuff like that. You know, lost Thronebreaker and just got back from a year off trying to save units. Well, that's kind of like the thing is, if you had a year off, you can't really be mad at Kabam for not offering every single answer to you, though. There's so much opportunities than when Thronebreaker title first came out. Exactly. Look at Act 7 rewards. Look at Act 7 rewards. You don't need to be Thronebreaker to get there. Act 7 isn't particularly hard. Act 7 is in fact easier than Act 6. And you don't even need to, at this point, pretty much explore any of them. You just can do completion runs. And I think at this point, you can borderline guarantee yourself becoming Cow player. Sorry, Thronebreaker player. Or at the very least having that, you know, tier 5 CC rank. So, you know, right now, I'm definitely not with the Cow players that complain about that their offers are not good enough. That's the entire point of this system. That Cow players get, you know, less. And that's the point of progressing you. People are watching, looking at it often in like, you know, the reverse order, I think. People think that Kabam is taking something away from you, when the entire point of having progression levels is so that you can achieve and unlock better stuff. And if you have, and one thing is if the requirements are unfair. One thing is if, you know, you need to spend a ton, or it's, you know, really grindy and it's so tremendously hard to become Thronebreaker. Then I could side with cows. But it fucking isn't. It really bloody isn't. You can become Thronebreaker with relative ease and absolutely no money investment required. Just play the fucking game. And at this point, I'm definitely not with the cow players that say like, oh, Kabam is doing us in and stuff like that. Here is the solution then. You don't like the cav offers? You don't like the cav rewards? Become Thronebreaker. And if you're going to tell me it's hard today to become Thronebreaker, then that just deserves a slap. Because we can take a look at Act 7 rewards. Assuming that you have made it to Act 7 means that you have to complete Act 6 as well, right? So let's take a look at Act 6 completion rewards. So you need to do one run through the Act 6. So let's take the rewards here. Completion rewards. Is that a 25% selector? So we're just going to talk about guaranteed value. So you have 25% selector here, guaranteed. And here you will have completion. Whatever, let's ignore it. So we have Act 6, you complete it. You have a guaranteed 25% selector. Let's take a look at Book 2 so far. We have 3 of them available. Okay, view the rewards. Chapter 1 completion. So you have another 25% here. Fair enough, it's not selector. Fair enough, it's not selector. Yeah? So we're still at 25% guaranteed there. Of one selector. And then here we have another 25. So at this point you will have bare minimum 25% in 3 different classes, right? Let's complete chapter 3. And we have bare minimum 25% in 4 different classes. And 50% in one of those classes that you wanted. Right? At which point, had you saved up some units, you could have purchased the completion offers that offer you, what, 15-20% selectors there? Which would pretty much put you there. Even if you have done 0 other content. No Cavalier event quests, no side event quests, no alliance quests, nothing ever. Just by completing Act 6 and completing 7.1, 2, and 3, you can guarantee that you will have bare minimum 50% tier 5 CC in one class, and then at the very worst possible case scenario, another 25% in 4 other different classes. Obviously, should you happen to explore 7.3, that's your solution there. So your alternatives is complete everything up until 7.3 and explore 7.3. At that point, you're likely to have 2 tier 5 CCs formed. If you just play a bit of Act 7. And Act 7 is easier than Act 6. Or, instead of that, you can do this. At which point, again, you're likely going to have one. You can literally just get to Act 7 and explore 1 chapter in Act 7. And that's it, you're a Thronebreaker. Why the fuck would you think it's okay and normal to kind of like swear at Kabam for not being Thronebreaker at this point? It's okay to be Cavalier player, let me make it perfectly clear. Not everybody needs to rush to the highest progression level. It's okay to play the game however you want. You know, play it as quick, as fast as you want. That is fine. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, that guy's better than this guy because that guy's Thronebreaker and that guy's Cavalier. No. You know, the game is a game. Everybody can play it to their own time and leisure and stuff like that. But bear no fucking illusions that somebody owes you something because you don't play it as much. You know, nobody was born Thronebreaker. People had to play and get shit done to become Thronebreaker. Every single person who is Thronebreaker right now has had to do something that you have yet to do. So by definition, they are more deserving. Or they have invested more time or money than you have. Oh, my tits are not agitating. I'm just saying, don't whine that offers are not going to be what you want them to be. Go play a bit of content and you're going to be Thronebreaker. Is what I'm saying. There's so much tier 5 CC and so much opportunity around there. You just need to go and do it. You just need to go and do it. And again, it's very important that people understand there's absolutely nothing wrong with being Cavalier player. Problem is thinking that somebody owes you something, you know, to become Thronebreaker or something. How many 20% and initial base run with all 4 coursemen? I know if you have about 40 revives total, and I'm not entirely sure how many potions you need, you should be good. I'd probably count 40-50 revives and you should be okay. Have some unit stash. It really depends on how well or bad you play. But you know, if I had 40-50 revives and fair chunk of potions, I'd feel safe. Next level of throne progression. Well, nah, we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. Ambit champion won to rank 3, but no everyone will. I think Carnage is one of those champions. I want to rank 3. There are a few more, but Carnage definitely on top of it. Man Thing as well. I think Man Thing is one of the easiest champions to make fun of. And Man God, to be honest. I wouldn't mind a rank 3 Man God for funsies. I already took him to rank 2, so that's kind of the thing.
Shut up and take my money.
Nick Martin is $5. I beget UKT.
Oh, thank you very much for begetting me, Nick. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, Nick. My first rank 3 after completing 7.1 last year. Didn't even do it. Yeah, exactly. It's really straightforward these days to get rank 3 though. It really is. Initially it was hard. Right now it definitely isn't. Dead. Come on, die. Die. On the rank 3 Hawkeye. I want to see how he is. I really want to see how Hawkeye is though. I want to see how Hawkeye is. Global chat? Oh, don't pay attention to that. Worst case is plan and save and farm resources of opening house. Yeah, exactly. Also, if you need like extra bit of help, just grind up like 3,000 I think, or 3,500 units. When you finish like 7.1, 2, and 3, you get those offers that have like selectors in them and stuff. With tier 5 CC, those can be quite helpful as well. You know, you can easily grind, I don't know, 4,000 units in under a month. And then you know, complete Act 7.2, get one of those offers. I think 7.2 had like 20% selector in it. You can get that done. But right now, obviously, likely the Cyber Weekend deals are going to be better, but still. Come on, there's one dead King Root. Kabir, maybe people have life too and actually lazy. Well, that's exactly the point. Here's the thing. Everybody can have life. You can be either lazy or you can have life, or you just might be not as active or maybe not as skilled. But that is just recognizing the fact, you know? If you have real life and you... Like, what's the best way to put it? If let's say the requirement for Thronebreaker player would be 100,000 hours played. And that's it. That would be the only requirement, right? And in this situation, you'd kind of like complain, you know, some people have more free time. I don't have as much free time. Therefore, I should become Thronebreaker or something like that. No, like it's a very similar thing to you need to put in the work to become Thronebreaker, and that's it. It's not saying that you're a good or a bad person or player or whatever else. It's just if you're not putting in the work to be the highest progression level, there's nothing wrong in being a lower level of progression. But ultimately, the goal is still to get there. That is in itself a goal, Adrian Grant. It's not to say that, you know, somebody else is worse or in any meaningful way. It's just to say that you have yet to do the things in game that other people have done in order to become Thronebreaker. And right now, those things are easier to accomplish than they have ever been. And that's it. People are very defensive about this subject always, and they think, you know, somebody's looking down on them, stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, every single player who is Thronebreaker has had to do the exact same thing. Defeat the Grandmaster and take a champion up to rank 3. how and when or what, who did what, who paid for it, who grinded for it, who beat content for it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Every single person had to get it done. If you haven't, that's perfectly fine. You'll become Thronebreaker when you do. But don't pretend that Kabam or anybody else owes you something because you haven't done the content yet. Nobody owes you anything. What fun content's coming soon? I think Arena challenges might be coming soon. Maybe, yeah, you can use gifting away to exchange revives for abyss. That is a decent plan as well, yes. Filling in Pruin with my 4 stars, yeah, exactly, you can do that. Whichever way you find to enjoy the game is perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Sideways like Shang-Chi's. Yeah, I also do want to see more content. Obviously, I do. I think 7.4 is going to be February or so. And before that, we might get Grandmaster Gauntlet back. We might get Korean challenges. Hopefully the solo mode. How many revives do you think I need for the Loki Cheddar challenge? And it depends how well you play. You can do it in like 10 revives or less. Or you can do it... Yeah, I think it's fairly feasible in 10 or less revives. Oh no, I'm 3. What is consensus on what? Joe fix it? Oh, it's impossible to say at the moment. It's impossible to say. Again, not everybody has 3 hours to spare in a day. That's perfectly fine. Don't spend 3 hours. Don't spend any hours, but it's kind of like walking in the store and saying that not everybody has $100 to pay for this, I don't know, watch. You're 100% right. But guess what? If you don't have the $100, then you're not going to get the watch. This is a very, very similar thing. You need to be able to do something. You need to put in the work or put up the money or whatever in order to acquire the goods, which in this case, let's say, would be getting the Thronebreaker title. That not everybody has the time to do so is a perfectly fine argument, and there's nothing wrong with not having a $100 watch. But if you walk in a store and if you want to have that watch, then you have to be able to, you know, pay for it. It's exactly the same thing here. It's perfectly fine not to have a fancy watch or, you know, I don't know, $100 watch. What is not okay is walking in the store and bitching that the watch is too expensive because you don't have the $100. That is not okay. You know, nobody's going to give you that watch for free or half price. Do you understand that, Adrian? It's okay if you know, if you're not Thronebreaker, it's fine. You don't need to have 3 hours a day, you don't need to have 1 hour a day. But you can't pretend that you deserve the same things than people who actually play the game do. It's kind of like arriving at work 8 hours late and trying to collect a full paycheck. You don't put in the work, you don't get the wage. And in this game, that's it. You need to either, you know, buy your way through it or play your way through it, but you need to get the job done. And again, initially I was on your side, like how players got shafted. Right now, it's like, what, year and a half, 2 years later since Thronebreaker title is a thing? No, I think every single person who thinks they deserve a Thronebreaker title has had more than their fair share of opportunities to become Thronebreaker. End of the story. If you don't like the offers that Cavalier players get to become Thronebreaker, you have had more than enough time. Next progression title will most likely require you to have a rank 4 6-star. Yes. And Act 7 exploration. Yes, Rohan. I agree with you. I think so too. We'll skip the unit deals, 100%. Well, you'll see. Well, see the unit deals. Joke. Screw joke. See the unit deals and then decide. Once your Labyrinth 3 with Ultron, so I decided to grind for him in the base. With, I'm not sure, Devastator. I'm not sure on the scores. I haven't grinded arenas in like 2-3 months, so I'm not the best source of cutoffs. I'm sorry. Sorry, Devastator. Do you have a way to connect the girl outside of line, KD? Integral? No, I do not actually, James. Sorry. No, I don't. Don't have a way to connect to Integral. Need rank 2 someone? Catalyst expiring, King Groot duped. Shang-Chi, not dope. I'd go with King Root. King Root's so good. King Root's so good. But yeah, I'd probably go with King Root. I mean, Shang-Chi is solid pick too. Whichever one you like. But guys, just here's the thing. We can talk about everything and we can be honest about what you think, but we can't. I'm not gonna let you be dicks to each other because you have different opinions. Ever visit the forums? Everyone wants everything with minimal and no work. Yeah, of course I visit the forums. I don't post because it's a cesspool of kebab white knights and contradictory people who just try to derail things on purpose. But I don't post there, but I visit. Okay. Nick Fury, whatever, should be good enough. Got lunch. See you later, Luke. See you later. I don't know, Rohan. I don't know what would be the requirements of Korean challenges too. I haven't seen them just like you haven't. I have no idea. Okay, let me catch up to the trend. Back in the day when people had to do Abyss to rank 3, it didn't. And yeah, well, back in the day it used to be much harder. How much time we are spending before this game and out? How much time you are spending? I'm definitely have reduced the amount I play the game. 100%. I'm playing it somewhat significantly less. Especially grind aspects of it. I don't grind at all. Aside from these streams, I don't ever grind off stream. You know. Truth is, people always want the easy way out. Yes, that is true. He's actually in response to Kabir, and yeah, I understand he's actually responding to Kabir, but I'm still weighing in on the same subject because I started talking about it. I'm still the same subject here. Yes, liquid carriage double edged at the moment turned off. Doesn't matter who you're addressing, Katie agrees. Rank 4 material is going to be tough. Yes, rank 4 materials are definitely going to be quite rough. I have got COVID. Oh, sorry about that, Mohammed. I hope you don't have like heavy case with COVID. I'm sorry about that. No, I literally just said that. You can discuss anything you can discuss anything you want, but there's absolutely no reason to be nasty to each other. Adrian and Kabir, both of you are at fault there because neither one of you were particularly understanding on that. Let's say it like that. And perhaps even me too. But I specifically pointed that out. So if you think that I should be protecting you specifically, even though you gave somebody as much as you got, you know, that's not how it works either. You know, you can't engage in an argument with somebody and then be upset that somebody else calls you a name. Feels like shit, man. Ah, sorry to hear. But yeah, I hope it doesn't go too rough in symptoms. I hope it doesn't go too rough on symptoms with you. I hope it's fairly straightforward. Waiting it out. But yeah, I hope it all ends well for you, Mohammed, for sure. Whoa, okay, that was an accident. Whoopsie. One sec. Ah, shit. Whoa. Well, I guess that also means that the stream is pretty much over. Because I'm gonna... One Katie, I can give what I think with the modest bias. Katie, you get angry? My mods are also allowed to have opinions, and
What a new
okay, let's put it like this. Nobody is gonna come out of this looking better than they went in. Not you, not Kabir Khan, and not the mod. At least not in my eyes. But here is the point in the discussion where you decide whether you want to act like insulted child and be offended, or you want to find reason. And that goes to all three of you. Same goes to Kabir Khan. It's like, it's very easy to stay aggressive and, you know, nah, he said this to me, he sucks, he's a bad human being. And that is how you can differentiate people who have very soft skin, who are behaving still like kids, or people who can find a way to get along despite having different opinions. It's up to every single one of you to decide who you want to be. I don't know. You know, crazy thing to say. Not everybody needs to call each other a cunt at the end of the day. Crazy opinion here. Bankrupt Twitter. Anyways, that will do for today's stream though. That will do for today's stream. Hope you guys had fun, and I need to go fish out my webcam in a moment. Guys, it flew down under the table. Anyways, see ya.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month